Let's have a real moment here. Because at some point, someone has to stand up and say what everyone else is too hypnotized to admit. The political system we've built isn't just flawed. It's a full-blown comedy routine performed with all the confidence of people who genuinely think they're saving the world. Every 4 years, we get this dramatic national ritual where everyone pretends their life depends on choosing between evil A and evil B. And the media packages it like a Marvel movie trailer. Coming this November, the slightly less terrible villain you'll feel obligated to cheer for. And people fall for it, like it's the first time they've ever been alive. Meanwhile, the administration, any administration, pick one, is standing there with a straight face saying, "This time, we promise we'll fix everything." While the country looks like a Walmart after Black Friday. Fluorescent lights flickering, shelves empty, and someone in the background screaming in the distance because the self-checkout froze again. And the funniest part? They say it with sincerity. The current crew in charge could burn your house down, hand you the ashes in a government-issued bucket, and then give a press conference explaining how this is actually progress. This administration is committed to reducing carbon footprints, starting with yours. And then half the country applauds like it's a TED Talk. The other half votes for the alternative guy whose entire campaign strategy is basically, yeah, I might be a dumpster fire, but hey, at least I'm not that dumpster fire. This is what passes for leadership now. A national competition to see which politician can disappoint you slightly slower than the other one. And then people get mad at you for not being excited about it. What do you mean you don't like the other candidate? This one only destroys the economy at 70 miles an hour instead of 95. Oh, well, yeah, in that case, let me go get my sticker. Can't wait to Instagram myself participating in the grand tradition of choosing which flavor of chaos I'd like poured over my life this year. But the real magic trick, the real spiritual level delusion, is how the people still genuinely believe that government exists to improve their lives. As if the purpose of the system has ever been anything except maintaining the system. That's like waiting for your landlord to suddenly become passionate about your personal happiness. That's not how this works. Governments don't create freedom. They administer consequences. They don't solve problems. They manage symptoms. And they sure as hell don't elevate consciousness. Hell, half the time, it feels like they're actively lowering it just to keep everyone on the same page. And somehow, after a couple centuries of this circus, people still think voting is a moral duty instead of what it actually is. A ritualized illusion of choice that keeps everyone emotionally invested in a machine designed to run exactly the same, no matter who's sitting at the desk. And listen, this isn't about being above politics. It's about being awake enough to call the absurdity what it is. It's about realizing that choosing the lesser of two evils is still choosing evil. And the fact that this is considered normal tells you everything you need to know about the world we've inherited. Imagine going to a restaurant and the waiter says, "Oh, well, tonight's specials are poison or poison with a side of fries." And everyone else around you nods seriously and says, "Oh, well, I guess we have to pick the one with the fries. That's the responsible thing to do." Meanwhile, the kitchen's owned by the same people. The chef rotates between both dishes. And the waiter's tip doesn't change no matter which one you order. But hey, at least you participated in the process, right? The truth, the clarity, the reason this message hits deeper than politics ever could is that real change never comes from a ballot box. It comes from individuals who remember they have sovereignty. From communities who build alternatives instead of waiting for the empire to magically sprout a conscience. From people who look at the system, laugh at the absurdity, then step out of the illusion and start living like human beings instead of obedient citizens. When you stop worshiping the lesser of two evils, you stop being controlled by evil at all. That is the point. That is the awakening. That is the whole damn message.